Howdy neighbors. Well, we are still in the process of watching the power lines along Shell Beach Road be taken down, which will be followed at the end of the month with the noisy and laborious process of having the poles themselves removed. That will be happening overnight to allow businesses to stay open, and because, as you can imagine, it's a bit of a dangerous job to take these babies down. We'll let you know the specifics as we get nearer, but that is supposed to start on the 24th of the month. But you've seen what's happening up north. Hard to tell for sure if that will impact the schedule here, but again, we'll keep you posted. I have received some questions that are not directly related to our main corridor here, but they are connected to our community, so I did set out to get you some answers. Let's start with some of the projects under design, development, or construction right now. What about the plans for Alex's? After the fiasco where the bones of the old structure came down in a day, the question is, what's next? There have been a few designs floating around, a few whispers, and a lot of speculation. So I turned to Management Services Director Jorge Garcia to find out what's next there.
So it's important to note that right now it's not an official project. We haven't had plans, concepts, nothing has been submitted to the city for official review. So right now, if the contractor or the property owner is floating around drawings to get feedback from the community, that's great for them, but as of right now, we don't have an official project for Alex's.
The developer had plans approved when the big demolition happened, but when that did happen, the city revoked the building permit. So right now, nothing's going up there until the developer submits new plans.
We have a legal obligation to review anything that is submitted to the city. However, if it doesn't meet our standards, requirements, and the agreed upon terms, then we would reject it.
Okay, what's next? Dells. In this case, official plans were submitted, but they didn't get too far. The Planning Commission gave the thumbs down. So
that project did not move forward, and at this point, we don't have a project there.
Okay, so a lot on the drawing board, but one project that is moving along is the Cape Cod Eatery and Tap House. It was supposed to be open by summer, but we're into fall. So, Jorge?
So Cape Cod is going through their final development process, final construction. So we're excited to see them open and have another successful business along Shell Beach Road.
I did reach out to Kane Construction, but so far no callback. I'll keep trying, but they are making progress. It will open eventually. You ask, we get answers. And while I was in the process of getting those answers, I found out about another big project that's about to break ground.
Yes.
The $6 million Pismo Pier Plaza redesign has been given the thumbs up by council and staff, and it's game on.
So there'll be new restrooms, there'll be new promenade, new spaces for folks to congregate and to really enjoy the community that they've come to love.
The parking lot stays, but there'll be new open space for community events, a new eatery and grill with beer and wine service on the pier, and an overall spruce up. And by the time that gets really going, the Shell Beach Streetscape project should be wrapping up. We'll see you next week, everyone.